Hi everyone, my name is Audrey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm giving you a new weekly reading vlog. So today is Saturday evening. I feel like it's Monday, but it's not. I am in the middle of a craft fair that's not going well, which is fine, I guess. I have not been reading at all because I was just focused on sewing and getting my inventory up. And I was just working on that. So I didn't have much time to read. But now that the craft fair is almost done, it's ending tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And it's been terrible. The people that are there are not buying. I don't think people are there to buy at all. They're just there to make the most of the activities that are there, if that makes sense. So I don't think it's necessary for me to continue on sewing and getting that inventory up because it's not going well anyways. So I'm just gonna pause that and get some reading done because I have not done my TBR video, I haven't done my wrap-up video, and I haven't done any editing in a while. And I do want to read because I have not read at all since the beginning of April. So this week my focus is on Ma vie de Jujube Doré, which is from my French-Canadian friend with whom I went to university with. Book number 3 of this series. It is a YA series about a dancer who stopped dancing because of anxiety, and she's dealing with all of that stuff. Very fun read, easy to go through. I'm hoping to get through it in one setting. I think that's what happened with the last 2 books, or at least like at most 2 settings. And then I have still a lot of books to go through, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to be picking up next. I do need to make some progress in the Aurelium readathon, so I do need to read That Time I Got Drunk and Save the Demon in order to read the next one, because the second book of that one is part of the Aurelium readathon, and I'm going to go ahead and try to read most of the books that are on that TBR. I do have Siege and Storm, so I can continue my dedicated vlog for the Shadow and Bone series. And then we'll see. I do plan on reading quite a lot during next weekend, which is going to be the Easter weekend, so it's a 4-day off. I might do some sprints. I'm not sure yet because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself of doing all that, because other than the craft fair, I still have a lot of things I need to get done. I need to finish the puppets for my students. I need to edit a lot and film and all that stuff and read. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I don't want to say things I can't keep up with, but yeah, I have a lot in store for next weekend. I think I'm gonna still close this vlog at the end of Saturday just to keep up like with my regular filming schedule, so that I just keep up with that. I don't want to have like very, very long vlogs if I have like too much time at home. I'll be filming more and having very, very long vlogs. I don't want that. I don't want to edit an hour-long vlog, so I'll probably cut this one of Saturday. So on that note, I am going to be drawing my bullet journal, getting that ready for the wrap-up and the TBR that I'm going to be filming. I don't know when, maybe tomorrow evening. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, that's the plan for now. I'll update you later.
Stand up, sit down, every day stuck in the same round, yeah, feels like it's out of our control. Punch in, punch out, swimming in debt till we all drown, yeah, no, I can't take it anymore. Too numb to be bitter, too gone switch up. So let's have an existential crisis. Everything's on fire, so we go back to our devices. Forget that we're alive if we just take the wave and ride it. Things will be alright, maybe we're dying, but it's fine. Yeah, yeah. High stakes, bad luck, tired of turning up tough love, yeah. When will we ever catch a break? Too late, time's up, falling behind, feeling so stuck, yeah. Praying that things will finally change. Too numb to be bitter, too gone to be triggered. Think I need to switch up. Oh, let's have an existential crisis. Everything's on fire, so we go back to our devices. Forget that we're alive if we just take the wave and ride it. Things will be alright, maybe we're dying, but it's fine. Yeah, yeah. If we just take the wave and ride it, things will be alright, maybe we're dying, but it's fine. Why is my life always an uphill battle? Race on the highway, but I find a standstill. Changing my mindset just to feel alive. We're dying, but it's fine. Let's have an existential crisis. Everything's on fire, so we go back to our devices. Forget that we're alive if we just take the wave and ride it. Things will be alright, maybe we're dying, but it's fine. Yeah, yeah. If we just take the wave and ride it, things will be alright, maybe we're dying, but it's fine. Yeah, yeah. Maybe we're dying, but it's fine. Yeah, yeah. Bad traffic ain't a waste of time. When you were there to hold my hand, but I've had it with the 405 since you said I'd missed my last chance. But I know that you've been asking about me. If I tried though to get you back, would you let me? It might take some time to change your mind, but maybe everything we can make it right. This take me back in your eyes, blinking at me like a caution light. I wonder if you see it. I don't really need a single other reason to make you mine. It might take some time to change your mind. I know. I wish I never let you go. If I took you for a top-down drive, just you and me and an empty road, maybe I can make it cross your mind. Jump back in, baby, go, go, go. Oh, I know that you've been asking about me. If I tried though to get you back, would you let me? Oh, it might take some time to change your mind. Maybe everything we can make it right. This take me back in your eyes, blinking at me like a caution light. I wonder if you see it. I don't really need a single other reason to make you mine. It might take some time to change your mind. I know. I wish I never let you go. Oh, I wish I never let you go. I wish I never let you go. I know you've been asking about me. If I tried though to take it all back, would you let me? Oh, it might take some time to change your mind.
Hey everyone, it is Monday evening. I am sitting down to read for a bit, which is something I haven't done in such a long time. It was a very beautiful day today, but I think it's going to be raining for the next 2 days, but it's fine. I am still angry with the craft fair situation, which there's not much else I can do about, but I'm still a bit mad and angry about that, but it's okay. I did manage today to finish drawing and outlining my reading bullet journal. I did intend to start filming that part this evening, but I did some chores instead. So I had all of the stuff for the craft fair that was just hanging around in the entryway and here. And it was a bit of a mess. I was too tired yesterday to put everything away, so I did that this evening. And then I took out the trash and our recycling bin. And that was pretty much it. I let my son play trivia with Paula on sprints. And then that was pretty much it for the evening. So I don't have a lot of time to read every book I want to read right now. So I'm gonna try and make it like to make the most of it and like really, really read every day. Right now, I'm trying to charge this thing. I am going to order mine as soon as my credit card payment goes through, but I will be ordering a new Kobo because I cannot anymore with this one. So should be something I receive soon. I am going to try to read That Time I Got Drunk and Saved the Demon because I just want to get through like those prompts as quickly as possible. I need to read that one in order to read a prompt for the Aurelium. So I'm gonna try to go through that one first. Well, those two first because they go really, really quickly. And I need to read them one after the other because that's what the prompt asks for. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to focus on that right now and probably my friend's book, but not just yet. I don't know. We shall see. If I do finish like all 3 books this week, that'd be awesome. I do have a staff meeting tomorrow evening. End of the day. But other than that, I've got band practice on Wednesday. And I'm thinking of doing some sprints on Friday, which is going to be fun, which might help me with all of the filming and editing and all that stuff and reading. And I think it would be quite fun. And it's been a while. I did say that one of my goals was to do a more sprints, and I haven't done any since the beginning of the year. So I might do that. Maybe a 24-hour. I would love to do that, but it might be a little bit too much because on Saturday, my son has his cheerleading class and he cannot miss anymore. And I do have a Q&A thing for cheerleading in the afternoon. So like it's probably best if I don't do a 24-hour, but I do really want to do some sprints. So that might be on Friday. So that's great. That's going to be fun, I think. And I'll try to edit as much as possible and read and get through as much as I can for all of that. I think it's going to be fun. I do also need to like slowly get all of my inventory up on my website as quickly as possible because I do want to focus on like gifts for educators and teachers and daycare employees and stuff because the end of the year is approaching and it is going to be time for gifts. And I'm going to try to make the most of it. And I also need to get ready for the craft fair in June, which is book related. I don't necessarily want to sew like just yet. I'll see what I decide to do one thing at a time. I don't really have much else to talk about except that I'm still angry and I am going to be reading, but I haven't read anything yet. So I'll update you probably tomorrow and tell you what I have been reading and the progress I've made. I don't think I'll be updating before I go to bed, but yeah, I can't read in bed right now because this is charging, but I'm scared I'm gonna fall asleep here. I can't because I can already feel for my neck. But yeah, I'm rambling, so I guess I'll see you in the next clip. Hi everyone, it is Friday afternoon. I had every intention to update you sooner in the day because it is now 4:15 in the afternoon, which is ridiculous, but life was lifing and things happened. So it is a bank holiday today, so no school, which is good. I really needed the rest. I have every intention on reading 3 books this evening. So this one, which I've been trying to get to lately, and then 2 on my reader that is still charging. And I'm hoping for those 3 this weekend. But we'll see. I don't have band practice, which is good. I might practice a bit of clarinet, but we'll see how everything goes. I do have a busier day tomorrow, but it's supposed to be raining tomorrow, so I shouldn't be too worried about that. And then my son did ask for some time out with his bicycle to get it out for the first time of the season, which should be fun if it's sunny and nice outside, which is supposed to be, but we never know. And yeah, I am sprinting today, and I haven't been sprinting for a very long time. I like sprinting. I used to like it a lot and do it a lot, and it's a little bit more difficult for me to do it now because first of all, my computer is in my bedroom, which is not always ideal to sprint. It's great for like the sound. I have peace. No one's bothering me. There's no extra sound and loud and stuff, but I can't do it at any time of the day. So there's that. But it's okay. I'm doing them now. I don't know if I'm going to do them regularly from now on. I don't think so. Not until the end of the school year, but maybe during the summertime. I'll see. So that's fun. I do want to edit a bit. I haven't filmed. I was supposed to film my TBR and my wrap up today, but I haven't done any of that. Lighting is terrible right now, so I might just do that tomorrow. I do have a couple of errands though to run. My son has his second to last cheerleading class tomorrow, so we're going. And then a couple of errands to run, and then I have at 2:00 a Zoom meeting for the next competitive season for cheerleading. So it's a Q&A thing. It shouldn't last too long, but it's still like another thing to get done. So there's that. Hopefully the TBR can go up tomorrow. I'm not getting my hopes up too much. I vacuumed today. I have been putting away some laundry, and I still have some laundry left to put away, which I'm going to be doing next before I move on to reading and editing and transferring some videos from my phone. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing this evening. I will update you as soon as I get some reading done. I was waiting after my reader to charge up so I could read on my reader because 2 of those books are there. Though, good news, I did buy my new Kobo reader. I wanted the Clara one because I don't need the extra annotation ones, the ones that you can use with a pencil and stuff, because a Stillet, whatever that thing is called, and I don't need that. I don't annotate books, never. I don't need to go the extra mile with my Kobo. I did have a Clara before. The only thing that bothered me is that I can't change the battery, and all of the newer models, you can now change the batteries within them and change some components if they break. So like, I don't need to upgrade into another model. I would have taken the color one because they do make the Clara in color now, but it was all sold out, and it was just a little plus that I was going to get, but honestly, I don't really need it. So I decided to just get the regular Clara black and white. So I cannot wait for it to get here. I'm really excited. I love my Kobo. It's just, it doesn't keep any charge anymore, which is really, really annoying. And I hate that. I hate that I always have to charge it again and again and again all the time. So yeah, exciting. I do have a new case for my phone that is literally breaking apart right now. So that's exciting. I do need to still order one for my husband, but yeah, fun times. I am also going to try to practice cheerleading with my son. So practice his choreography, his routine, and we do need to learn a new dance routine for the tryouts. And I told him I would help him out and learn it with him and help him with that. So we're going to do that as well during the weekend, but I don't know when just yet. Maybe not tomorrow, since tomorrow he does have a class. And I do have a lot of things going on. So maybe on Sunday or Monday, which is going to be the next vlog. Since I am going to start some reads, I will close this vlog at the end of Saturday. So I have some actual reading updates to give you. So that's my plan for this vlog. I have been trying to read during the week, but I keep falling asleep before I finish the first chapter. So I'm not really counting those pages. And I keep like rereading them because I keep forgetting what I'm reading. So that's why I'm not counting them. If I've had finished at least a chapter, I would have counted it. But I didn't even finish one chapter. So it made no sense for me to just count those like 10 pages that I read and did not keep any information. I'm going to do that this evening. I'm going to leave you at that because there's 30 minutes left to this sprint and I do want to make the most of it. I was procrastinating in the sprint before that one. So yeah, I'm going to finish putting away some clothes, my son's clothes and some sheets mostly, and then transferring some videos, editing and reading. And yeah, I'll update you a little bit later. Maybe not in this setup at my desk because daylight is going out, so I don't have a lot of light left. So probably next update will be downstairs with the other books. But yeah, I'm rambling, so I'm gonna leave you at that and I'll see you later. Hi everyone, it is now Saturday afternoon, well, noon-ish. Not quite the afternoon, but soon. I managed to read quite a lot yesterday. So I read half of that time I got drunk and saved the demon. I am surprisingly going through it pretty quickly. I am very difficult when it comes to romance books, but I feel like this is very cozy vibes, even if it's a little dark-ish. Not that much, but I wouldn't say it's your typical romance, if that makes sense. There's a very specific dynamic in here. I don't feel like this is a masterpiece, but I am enjoying it. I am now halfway through and I'm going through it really, really quickly, and it's fun and it's funny. I find it really, really funny. I rarely laugh and find things funny in books, but this one is really working for me. So as I said, it's not a masterpiece of a book. The writing does flow well and you don't have that much of a world building and character development like as thorough as Robin Hobb would do, for example. But for what this is trying to do, it works quite well. And if you go into this just wanting a fun time and just want to roll along with the punches, as they say, and get into it without any expectations, just accept like just having fun with it, I think this should work for you. I do love how consent and boundaries are well respected, regardless of dynamic in here. So that's a good thing. There is a talk about like slavery, but I feel like it's approached well because it could be a delicate and touchy subject. I think it's done respectfully in that matter, and I did enjoy the way that they went with it in the story so far. So yeah, I don't know what to say else. I don't really want to talk too much about it because I feel like it would be spoiling the fun of it. Not necessarily like spoiling like the plot and twists and stuff, but more like it's just fun to go into it without knowing anything, I feel like. Yeah, I'm not like giggling and kicking my feet reading this, but it does make me laugh and I am enjoying it and having a fun time. So that's good. I'm really happy with it and I'm confident I'm going to be finishing this today for sure. And then I am going to be picking up the sequel, which I think is actually not a companion novel. I don't think it's actually the sequel of this main character that we're following in book 1. I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. We shall see soon, I guess. But yeah, so today we had well, my son had his second to last cheerleading practice before his competition. One more practice left, which is not next week, but the other one, May 3rd. And on May 3rd, it's also his birthday party with his friends. So lots of fun to come. It's a bit hectic, but it's all good. So yeah, we did go and start looking for things for his birthday party as well, like themed plates and stuff like that. Not much because it's very expensive. Like children's party are expensive, but yeah. So that's what happened this morning. And this afternoon, I do want to take care of like filming my TBR and my wrap up. And I'm probably going to start filming the sitting down part and do the drawing part a little bit later. I think that's the way I'm gonna go at it because I want to make the most of the little light, natural light that I do have in the house. So it's easier to cope with bad lighting when I'm doing the drawing instead of the other way around. So yeah, that's gonna be my afternoon, and also hopefully finish this and close this vlog there. So I won't be able to be giving you much b-roll, maybe a b-roll of me reading a little bit later, but other than that, I can't film on my phone and vlog while I'm filming. That's not possible. I would need more cameras. But anyways, I'm rambling as I always tend to do in these clips. So that's all for now for that update, and I'll see you a bit later to close up this vlog after a b-roll of something, and hopefully I'll have finished that time I got drunk and saved a demon. So exciting. Yeah, I'll see you.
I couldn't see with how close I was. It's not hard to find if your grip is loose enough. How lucky to be by your side, to feel your stare. Sick as a dog, I run my hands through your hair. I wait for nothing. The intense rearrange, making space where there was none before. Running on time, darling, aren't we all? I think you could show me something that I won't need to resolve. So twist my words until you can find a way to make them work for you. Your windshield drawings start to fade. Oh, my heart will change. I wait for nothing. The intense rearrange, making space where there was none before. I wanted you to see me so at night.
Hey everyone, happy Easter. It is Sunday on Easter Day. I am going to be closing this vlog here. It is the afternoon and I just finished a reading That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. 5 stars. I am not a big fan of rom-coms, as in like movies as well as books. It's just cheesy and it's not something I enjoy. I don't care for it mostly. But in this book, it's very, very different. So first of all, I can understand why some people would not enjoy it and it wouldn't be their cup of tea, which I totally understand. I was not expecting that amount of spiciness, but it wasn't a letdown, so that's good. I don't typically read these type of books because I tend to find them very awkward and cheesy and I hate it. But in this, I think the way that you approach a book will definitely change your view of it and how you go into it and how you enjoy it. For example, in this one, I was not taking it too seriously and I feel like the book was not taking itself too seriously either. And it felt just very light and witty. I found it funny because I was not expecting it to be that witty and funny. And I feel like some people will not find it funny, which is fine because humor is very, very, very subjective. And I feel like that's the field where you have so many people that will not agree with, which is fine. But in here, it really, really worked for me. Because it was witty, because it was not taking itself seriously, we didn't get that much like world building. Like we understand the world, but it wasn't like Robin Hobb world building. It wasn't Tolkien world building. We were way far from that. But it worked for the story that was told here. And yes, I typically don't enjoy when the romance is the main thing in a story, but I feel like there was a good balance between both the romance and the story, and like both fit well together. And I know some people don't like that it was a little bit fast. So if you're a slow burn type of person, you might not enjoy it. But I did. I found myself laughing a lot because I thought it was funny and I really enjoyed myself. So, and my husband was teasing me and saying that I was going to now become a smut girly type of reader, which I'm not. But if you do have more recs of books like this one, I would be open to try them. I will definitely be going on to the second book of the series and definitely going to be going to the third one as well. I'm not sure. I thought it was a companion novel, so I'm not sure if we're still following Cinnamon or if we're following some other characters. But either way, I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna have a fun time. I won't be going into the third one this month because I have a lot of things to get to, but for one of my prompts in Aurelium, I do need to start the second book. So before I do just that, I am going to close the clip here and say thank you so much for watching as always. Like, comment, subscribe if you wish, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you soon in the next one. Bye.